I think a lot of news organizations, especially legacy ones, newspapers, major newspapers, they're not they don't even think about people like that, right?
Yeah.
They're still writing articles that are either being published online that take, 20, 25 minutes to read, something like that. They're not changing. They're not trying to meet people where they are, not trying to meet the public where they are. Or if they are, they're doing a really bad job. For me, that is like the most important thing, right? Like reaching people where they are, which is probably doom scrolling at
Yeah.
11 o'clock at night, the lowest barrier to entry possible for like some information about what's happening in their state. It is tough for almost anybody to get a sense of what is happening, not just at the federal level, not at the national level, but at the state level. That's really tough, and it's so overlooked. And I think but it's also so important, right? Because local
Yeah.
elections, who you elect locally, has the greatest like actual impact on your day to day life.
People forget that national level politicians don't just like suddenly pop into existence out of thin air, right? They start out as just regular people in a place. Pete Buttigieg, okay? The guy was mayor of South Bend, Indiana. You know what I mean? Like and that's like one of the greatest examples of like leapfrogging from like a very, very low place to a very, very high place very, very quickly. If you're not sort of like taking the time to clue in on what's happening on more local level issues, you might very well miss your chance to sort of interrupt or engage with somebody who could go on to exert like incredible amounts of power on significantly larger populations. If I'm going to talk about national stuff, like I want to be able to do it through a state level lens so that I can help connect those like disparate pieces to people, because I think like, something we see a lot of problems with is sort of like the over academic sphere of policymakers and, educational like sort of like higher education facilities and whatnot. These organizations are like they feel very sort of like opaque to a lot of just regular blue collar workers, because they're like, dude, I haven't read all those fucking books. Like, I didn't take all those fucking classes. Like, I went to trade school. Go fuck yourself. Like, I have to do my job, and it's like, there's this huge disconnect between like the actual like incredibly intricate academic space where all of this stuff is really taking place, and then just like the regular working class American.